Hello, good day, guys. My name is Nick, technical analyst with Zitrodex. Today, I'm looking at the currency pairs. First, we'll be looking at major currency pair Euro USD before we move right down to the cryptocurrency pair. So, first of all, we'll be looking at fundamental analysis. This is news events following what's happening in the economy. Before we move right down to technical analysis, which will be purely what we'll be seeing on the chart. So today, of course, we can see that the European currency, based on the fact that the market action is driven by the ongoing financial market adjustment that follows Donald Trump's win in last week's elections, with his position being solidified by the Republican sweep of both the House of Congress. We have seen things like the likes of the dollar, the pound, plunged fresh multi-week lows on Tuesday and Thursday today, while it framed against the key 1.20 pound level against the euro. Now, it has been confirmed on Wednesday evening that Republicans had won at least 218 seats in the 435-member House after a victory in Arizona, a call that may come more than a week and polls close, granting them the majority. Now, with the factor of the presidency, the Senate and House of Representatives, there is little standing in the way of Trump's agenda. And Trump, of course, knows he had a strong hand and has captured financial market attention by appointing some controversial names to top positions in the U.S. state organization, while we are also appointed names that are known to be hawkish on international trade, names like Rubio Wilds, meaning the tariff agenda will very likely be implemented. The signal is clear. Trump will hit the ground running with his agenda of tax cuts and tariff hikes. Now, the US dollar, of course, is continuing to make gains. It was difficult to identify a clear reason for this, but it is possible that Trump's announcement that he will choose hardliners for many of the positions in causing further euphoria. Now, this would also make other election announcements more likely, which would lead to the high inflation in the medium, and ongoing developments are proving negative for the euro, as the Eurozone's export of manufactured goods to the US are likely to be impacted. Now, the euro-dollar exchange rate has erased all its 2024 gains, having retreated to levels that's seen in November 2023 at 1.0550. We have a lesser extent than the euro USD falling to August lows at 1.27. Now, the estimation of this by the end of the second quarter of 2024, the UK has expected exported services worth 129.2 billion pounds, the US over the course of the preceding 12 months. And of course, the US and the UK is a major exporter of services to the tariff regimes. And if anything, a boost to the US economy from Trump's deregulation and tax cuts would help show the UK's economic growth. Now, how this really affects the chart, we are seeing a little bit of a downside from the pair Euro USD, and we are expecting nothing but more downside for the time being before a possible spike. Now, we are looking at a very much important zone at 1.05441 key level, and we're expecting a hit and a bounce back to the 1.06500 axis, which we are estimating about 100 plus pips from that point. So if you make an entry for a buy position on time, you are able to secure as much profit as that from the Euro USD currency pair. And that's our technical analysis on today's currency pair, Euro USD. So now let's move to the cryptocurrency pair, BTC USD. Right, of course, right about now, we can see that BTC USD has been gaining much momentum in recent time. Bitcoin has recently reached its all-time high after a very long awaited period. And at 90.910, we can say that it's still moving with a lot of momentum in the market. Crypto market cap hits a record $3.2 trillion. And Bitcoin's price today, albeit because of the Trump persistent, those also rises. So generally, we are having a sentiment that Bitcoin and the broader crypto market have been range-bound in recent months amid sluggish sector growth and trading activity. And the world's largest crypto asset continues to dominate the space with its largest climb to an all-time high of $93,480, driving the market's value milestone. And generally, the way this market goes is Bitcoin will break out, and then rest of the altcoins will follow. Now, Trump's victory alongside the election of several pro-crypto lawmakers appears to have lifted some of the regulatory uncertainty that has previously weighed on the market, igniting optimism among investors. Bitcoin has doubled its value this year, we can arguably say this, and has risen 30%. And it has, of course, no tendency of stopping anytime soon. Since the US election on November 5th, now reaching $90,000. Meanwhile, the second largest cryptocurrency, about 33%, Dogecoin, has hit $3,220. So what to expect more is a much more upside with much more momentum kicking in. The excitement, you all need to join in it. So that's our technical analysis on today's cryptocurrency. Here, BTC USD. I remain your host, Nick. Bye for now.